with a big roster.
You said what I went.
What drew you to stay here after a year off?
Stay here. I mean, I wasn't gonna go nowhere. I gave Woody my word when I committed. You know, this is where I'm gonna be as long as he's here. So.
I know you mentioned that you and Gabe would play foosball a lot, and you said you win. Gabe says that he wins almost every time.
Yeah, but that's what I said. Like, it's mainly him, but since the camera's in my face, I'm gonna say it's me.
And then he also said that you guys did some painting this offseason, did some putt as well. He called you the best painter on the team.
Yeah, I can paint and draw a little bit too. So.
What does that kind of off-the-floor camaraderie mean for you guys when you can take it then onto the court?
I mean, I feel like it's definitely like a necessity. You got to be able to bond off the court for that to translate to being on the court. So it's good that we all can bond in here and we can laugh with each other and joke around and stuff.
What have you done especially to kind of grow that bond with some of the newcomers with the big transfer class too?
Like we have days where we go out to eat. We find just places to eat. We all take walks around Kirkwood or just around here. Just walk and just spend time with each other talking and stuff like that.
Is there anyone you've particularly grown close to that is like a newcomer or someone you weren't as close to last year?
I say Tuck, the freshman. Me and him, we talk every day, take walks, we just talk about our goals and stuff like that.
You spent a lot of time with Tim Garl. What's something that you learned about him that you didn't know going in?
Tim Garl, he took a trip to North Korea for some crazy. He told me a story. It's a crazy story. I couldn't even tell you on here. Yeah.
Is he sworn to secrecy and he just told you?
Nah, like he told me and Cliff was in there when he was explaining it, but it's a crazy story. Yeah. North Korea.
Jakai, your relationship with Bryson, I mean, he's going through this at his first time. I know you haven't played yet, but you have at least gone through what it's like to be a college player. What kind of advice have you given him?
I just tell him just like on the court to be aggressive, but really he's handled it very well. Like he comes in, he works super hard, he handles his business. So I mean, he's doing fine. Nothing I've had to tell him.
What do you feel like you can play your way into in terms of a role this season for this team, and how much are you looking forward to the fact that you get the chance?
Yeah, I'm not worried about anything like that. I just know that it's a lot of different things on the court that I can do. When I'm healthy, so just play my role and let everything else figure itself out.
What was the hardest thing about going through last season and the recovery and all that?
Physical and just mental part of it, being in pain every day, having to get up, do school, rehab every day. Like it's so repetitive. It's hard to stay focused and attack it every day. That was the hardest thing.
You find it hard to stay positive through that?
At times, yeah. It's hard, especially when it's been going on for so long. You can only control what you can control, so when stuff keeps happening, it kind of makes it hard.
What do you think the fans have missed? What do you want to show them when you get the chance to play?
Just that I play with a lot of energy. I like to talk a lot of trash and just have fun when I'm playing, so yeah.
When you were out, you had your jersey on for almost every game. What's it mean to you to put that jersey on?
That means a lot. Like, I still want to feel part of the team, even though I couldn't play. I was still cheering my guys on, so.
Thanks, Ken.
Was there a feeling that when you were on the bench last year that I could be helping these guys if I was healthy? Was that frustrating at all?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was tough, watching every game, especially the ones we was losing, But I know my time coming, so I'm just going to keep doing my part.
Where are you at right now with everything as well in terms of the recovery, and how involved have you been so far and stuff?
Yeah, no, I'm good now. I'm all the way good.
All the way back?
Yeah.
And then what have you learned from some of the other players, whether it's someone like Miles or Cannon or even like a Trey? Is there anything you've picked up this summer or even from last season?
It ain't nothing I learned from any of the guys this year. I'll say last year was more like my learning from maybe like the older guys like Leo and Trey. I say, yeah.
Anything that stands out?
Just stay positive. They all encouraged me a lot. They knew what I was going through, so yeah, that.
What does it say about Indiana's basketball program to be so aggressive in the transfer portal this summer?
I think it shows that Woody's ready to win and he's ready to make that next step. So.
Is it different as a player and you see these other players coming in through the transfer portal, the way that you're recruiting or talking to them kind of during that time versus like a senior in high school per se?
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. We talked about like the guys they was looking at, and me knowing most of them, especially the guys we got from Georgia. I was talking to them and we ended up figuring it out. So, yeah.
What do you think about the depth of this squad this year?
This team very deep. You know, we got guys who can go on any given night. So I think that's what's going to make us stand out this year.
Has that kind of shown in any scrimmages or workouts you guys have done?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, like I said, it's always somebody else's day. You know, got guys who can just score and do all type of stuff. So
How often is it your day?
it's quite often, you know, when I get out there and I'll be practicing. But yeah, I'm still taking it easy a little bit right now. So
Coach Woodson said it's pretty competitive during practice because he's not going to give minutes to anyone. He wants people to work with their minutes. Do you feel that out on the court?
oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, like I said, our team deep, so everybody trying to like figure out their role and stuff. So everybody real competitive.
Thank you.
Problem.
How did Woodson kind of reinforce you while you were rehabbing and everything last year and help you stay positive and work with you on that?
Woody, I met with him a couple times, last year after my surgery. He just checked on my mental, making sure I was good. But I appreciate him for that. But yeah, he kept me positive, just checking on me, asking how I'm doing and stuff like that.
You were talking about some of the things you do want to show fans. What are some things that you think you got to work on while you were rehabbing and going through everything that you improved a lot in?
I would say mainly just like things with my body, like little stuff I was doing, rehabbing and stuff to kind of help me stay healthy. I think that's my biggest thing.
Yeah, because we got to see you, you'd shoot, especially sometimes you'd be shooting on one leg pregame. Do you think that kind of just your form and the basics on that have helped?
On my shooting, like my form and stuff, one-legged threes and all that. That was playing around. But I've been able to shoot a lot too and practice that, so it's felt good.
That's gotten better. Cool. Thanks.